Well, welcome everybody. All right, we are very quickly going to go over a few things, and then we're going to jump into the episode today. Um, First thing we're going to jump into is Debbie, guys. Go to Debbie.gg. Look at what they have for you. They have both caffeine and non-caffeine options. I don't really have a script made. I think that's my biggest problem. But go to Debbie.gg, see what they have available, use my code BEDBUMPER12. That will be in the description below, along with the link to Debbie themselves. They did come out with a couple new, I think they came out with a couple new packs today. Not today, but over the last, week. So, go check them out. They might have something that you're interested in. Don't be afraid to take a look. Second thing is the Amazon wish list is going to be in the description below as well. You guys are welcome to look at it. If you have any suggestions for different pieces or like a different case, or maybe this works better with that, go ahead and let me know. I definitely want to know your guys' opinions and everything. They do matter. Number 3 is, if you like what I'm doing, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I know I'm still really raw. I haven't quite got down my schedule of doing this every day yet, but I'm working on it. I do stream every Sunday as long as it's not too hot, because my system is old and doesn't want to work when it gets hot. So, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. Let me know how I'm doing, if there's anything I can improve on. Let me know down in the comments. We're going to go ahead and jump in, though. And we are playing Farming Sim 25 today. And we are starting a new playthrough on Westbridge Hills. This is a map that was all the way back from Farming Sim 19. It has been through 3 iterations of Farming Sim. So, we're going to go ahead and get started. And I think, honestly, the first thing we're going to do is I think we're going to sell a couple of buildings. And there's a reason. I'll explain that reason. As Westbridge Hills, at least for me, I have always done animal farming on it. Well, what's the easiest way to do that? I've noticed with this farm, some people, they will get rid of all of these buildings and make this just that. But I don't want to do that. But we are going to get rid of a couple buildings because we're not going to need them. And then we're going to build a couple places for our animals. And I'll show you what we're going to get. And we're going to kind of do a little bit of everything. A little bit of chickens, a little bit of sheep. We're eventually going to get the cow pasture, because there is a cow pasture that you can get. I'm going to get rid of this one. 42,000. That's a lot more than I thought it was. I think that's it. Yeah, because we're going to leave that machine hall. And then, I don't know why I got out of that menu, but I did. Come back into here. We're going to come down to here. And we're going to use... does this have a fence that can be customized? I'm pretty sure it does. Let's find out. If not... yes, it does. Cool. So we can customize the fence. So we're going to come out to here. And then we're going to go to... that should be more than enough space. Now, the previous iterations of Farming Sim did not have, at least for Westbridge, did not have this fence right here. So, it's kind of nice, because the previous Farming Sims, I would I would try to figure out the best way to place a fence, and I could never figure it out. But now I can. Go to here, to there. Do you want to place meadow for your sheep? Yes. So that is going to be the sheep farm. Might be a little bit loud. I am using a boom mic holder, so definitely let me know if it's a little too loud or if it's not loud or whatever the case may be. And then let's set up our chickens really quick. Yeah. Honestly, chickens are easy enough. I don't mind. I do have mods. As you can tell, this is one of them. Always getting the placement is what's difficult. You want to customize, yes. Yeah, that works. So they are going to get this entire area. See if I can do this right. Aha! Oh. There we go. That worked. Okay. So we've got our chicken and our sheep. Now we need to get equipment. I think we're going to focus on sheep first. So let's see if there's any mowers. Ooh, Super Duties. Actually kind of cheap right now. That's a windrower. We got 178. So we're gonna have to do contracts, but I want to get sheep going like as fast as possible. So we are going to use the Advent Pack. This is a great little thing. Lights. Add some work lights. And this is kind of a 3-part thing, but at least using this machine is. Because we're also going to have to get the mower. And I'll probably like fast forward doing all the mowing and dumping and all of that because that's going to take a bit. Or I might just cut it out completely. I don't know. I guess we'll find out when I edit it and post it. One way to find out, right? Okay, so that's going to give us just enough for a truck and a trailer, which I already know what truck I'm going to use. Where is it? And even then, that's a 2-piece to do that. But that's okay. Let me get through my massive amount of Kloss mods. I don't know if you can tell I like Kloss the best. Myself. Where is it? There it is. Custom dump bed. 6,000. 6,500 including the strobes. Da. Okay. So, I'm also going to kind of go over kind of what's going on today as well. Actually, I think we got one of those on sale, don't we? Be a lot cheaper than buying the new one. We do. It's only 34,000. It has no strobes though. Oof. Oh yeah, this thing was definitely hammered. But it will work. It's basic, but it works. That's what we need. Basic, but works. So, a couple things just to kind of, sit here and talk about, go over, now why am I drawing a blank? I really should have, like, written them down or something. Okay, and then we're going to get, no, yes. Alright, I'm gonna go pick this stuff up, and I will see you guys back at the farm. Alright, guys, welcome back, Took a little bit longer than I thought getting this stuff back, but that's alright. So we're going to detach from that, so that way we can start mowing. Like I said, this might just be a fast forward. Like I said, we'll see when I edit whether I'm gonna... I might either fast forward through this, or what do you mean I don't have access to this land? What? Do I have to buy it? Do I have to buy it separately? Okay, I'm back. Let's try this again. You're still not picking up anything. Why? I may have to wait a day. See if there's anything that I can mow. Okay, it's working. It's just not picking up anything. Okay. Well, we can at least get rid of the bushes. Don't ask me about the floating tree. I have no idea. The worst part is there's no collision under it. But we can at least get all of these cleared out. I cannot deal with bushes, especially when I do start to mow all of this. Bushes are going to get in my way. I won't know what I've got or what I've mowed and what I haven't mowed yet. So we're just going to get rid of the bushes. Now, I really wish that there was on Farming Sim 19, the iteration before this one, there is a version of Westbridge Hills that is forest, and I really wish that I could do that, but the creator that created that ported the map over has not put it, or has not ported that one. Plains. So, unfortunately, until he does, we will not have the I think they had called it like Untamed or something like that. Which is fine, because, I mean, Westbridge Hills has been iconic this whole time anyway, so... Like I said, it was one of the first maps that I had played on so much that by the time I got done with that map, I owned everything. Oh, there we go. But I had owned everything, and yeah, nothing was really off the table as to what I owned. Okay, those bushes just aren't gonna. Yeah, so apparently the grass is not ready to be mowed yet. But we do have that sunflower field that we might hold on to. And I might harvest the sunflowers, because we could always turn around and sell the sunflower seeds. Get us some extra money that way. And then we can plant wheat. It just really depends on if the contracts, oh, excuse me, want to work, which they should. So we're gonna park all of this just right here, because there's just really no point in mowing right now because we can't. And we'll do some contracts. Well, we'll do probably a contract just to get started. Fertilizing, any good harvesting ones? Oh, this isn't a bad harvesting contract. 24k. Borrow items. It's going to the flea markets. Okay. Let's see. This is what bothers me when it changes like this. There it goes. Okay. And we're just gonna tab over. And we are renting a John Deere X9. Oh, this is one of the big baddies. You know what? Let's move the semi truck first. This is one of the new. I think this is the new semi. I believe it is. You know what? It's gonna stay right here until we're ready for it. I'm gonna be completely blocking that ramp, but oh well. So I'm gonna get this loaded up and get to the field. So I will see you guys over on that field in just a second. Oh, right, and we're back. We're gonna go ahead, grab the header. And I think we are gonna go ahead wait for this to open up. And we're gonna do that. You're not going to detect it. There you go. So I'll probably do some contracts, and this gives me a chance to probably the next episode I'll be a little bit more set up for Farming Sim. We'll go over gaming news, kind of a couple things that I've been seeing across Facebook and other platforms and stuff like that. We'll discuss the upcoming games. We'll discuss the upcoming rumors and stuff that I've heard personally. some of the stuff that I've seen on Facebook and all of that. And we'll talk about it. We can see if we'll, get your guys' thoughts and opinions, what you think's gonna happen with games and stuff like that. Be extremely interested to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions, especially on some of the rumors and stuff that I've heard about various games. Obviously, I'm not going to be talking like GTA, because that has just been... When GTA is GTA, and nobody ever really knows anything with that game. I probably will not be getting GTA myself. I will say that now. Here's why. GTA is overplayed at this point. They have been saying for years that, oh yeah, it's going to come out this year. And then they say the next year. And then they say the next year. It's hit a point that I don't see a reason to play it at all. So, I'm not going to play it. I don't see a reason to play it. I am putting my foot down there right here, right now. It's not going to happen. Stuff like Jurassic Park, the Farming Sim Highlands expansion that is coming out in November. Super stoked about that. That I will be playing day one, so I will be live streaming that when it comes out. Hopefully by then, I will have other stuff figured out. I might have a couple pieces, I might not have a new build. I'm not entirely sure right now. So, GTA 6 is not something I'm going to play. It's not going to be on the channel. Nothing like that. I am going to try to keep within a certain genre. It's probably not going to happen because of my gaming library is just as diverse as my thought process. So that's just not going to happen right now. Like I said, stuff like Jurassic Park Evolution, Farming Sim, different sims, stuff like that. That is something that I am going to play. I do enjoy playing them. Racing games, stuff like that is all going to be played. But just as a warning that, it's not going to happen. I play GTA 5 with my buddy, and that's about as far as that goes. Me and him have both agreed that neither of us are really interested in it. All the hype with it, with everything associated with it, and all of the delays and everything else, neither of us really see a reason to play it. And the price tag is absolutely astronomical, if you ask me, in my opinion. I don't mind paying for a new game. I don't mind paying the $60, maybe $70 if you get the day one edition. I'm not paying $80 or $100 for a base game. It's not going to happen. That is absolutely outrageous, and there's no reason to why anybody should have to pay that much, in my opinion, for that game. So, it's, like I said, it's not going to happen. The concept, it's rinse and repeated concept. They've used that concept over and over and over and over, and it's just hit a point that it's the same thing, just a different skin. And in my opinion, that's not fun. Yeah, Farming Sim's the same way, but it's only because the gaming technology is getting better. Farming Sim 22 did not have this GPS system. Or Young Animals. It didn't have that. The Young Animals is not a mod that I have. And you'll see that when we start getting the sheep going. That's not a mod. That is base game. Farming Sim is evolving still. It's not the same skin on a different game. It's not the same thing rebranded. It's an evolutionary step for this game, and one that I wholeheartedly stand behind, if you ask me. The fact that I can raise young animals on my farm, to me, is an advancement. So, for you guys that are probably sitting there going, well, why? Well, that's the reason. It has made an evolutionary step, and therefore is worth my time. Giant Software is always trying to evolve, always trying to make their games better, and I can stand behind that. The graphics are better, the systems are better, all across the board. As somebody who is an avid player of Farming Sim, I can tell you it's 1,000 times better than 22. The graphics are better, the gameplay is better, it's more immersive, which I enjoy immersive. Most of the time. But I do enjoy immersive. And Farming Sim is one of those games that it has always been immersive. I can sit here and hang out with my buddies on a Discord call and be playing Farming Sim and not really care. Because it's something that I enjoy. I enjoy farming. I enjoy playing Farming Sim. And yeah, it's not a new map that got released. It's a reskinned map. I can hear that now. But that's okay. Some maps like Westbridge Hills is just good for that. I cannot count on, one hand how many... Is it empty already? Oh, it is empty already. Cool. I can't even count on one hand the amount of other games that have taken the evolutionary steps to continue improving as Farming has, or as Farming Sim has. But if there is, definitely let me know. That can be what we talk about. We can talk about games that have evolved in certain ways. I definitely want to hear what you guys think. Game-wise, has made evolutionary steps, kind of like Farming Sim. I'm not getting into technical of it all, because that's just too much to get into. Trust me, I've read it. But basically, it's improved in every single way. It's evolved into a new step for itself. A step that I very much appreciate. Modding has gotten better. I am very happy about that. You guys saw my mod list. I wish Gloss had more variants, but what are you going to do? Not much that you can do, unfortunately, but hey. Comes with the territory. Get to the end, pack this up. But I want to hear your guys' opinions. What game do you think has evolved and is still worth playing today? Like I said, GTA is not a part of that because it hasn't evolved. It's just reskinned. Ask anybody that is an actual avid gamer. It has not evolved. Yeah, the graphics got a little better. But I mean, honestly, on a series, the newest gen Xbox, I run a 4K TV, and I don't see much of an improvement, if I'm being honest with you, from GTA 4. GTA 4, on my honest opinion, was better. And I will fight that one to the grave. The physics were better, the cars were better, the gameplay was better, the gameplay was way more original than 5. There's no originality with 5, if you ask me. It's the same thing, just different characters in a different city. And yeah, I can hear it now. Well, that's just how it is. Well, it's not. They could have done something different and made it better, or added some different type of gameplay. Yeah, GTA Online has zombies, all of that, but that's not what I want. It's just zombies. RDR2 has already done that. RDR2 holds that crown with the undead. And again, fight me on that one. I dare you. If you tell me that GTA Zombies is better than RDR Zombies, then we're going to have a discussion. RDR Zombies is and always will be one of the OG zombies. Next to Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead holds the crown. Even though that game has gotten... I don't know what I did. I don't know if it's something I did. I don't know if I'm just that out of tune. But I cannot get past that first horde location because that tank is always killing me. He has way more health than I remember. And no, I don't suck at gaming. I can hear that now. Let's see, what else do we got? I want to take advantage of this. Horizon 6. It's only a rumor right now. But it's supposed to take place in Japan. At least that is what... back down. That is what I have seen. Now, as if that is actually where it's taking place, we don't know yet. We are waiting to find that out. I think we'll find out at the Tokyo Game Show. I think. And this would be way better scripted the next time we get on Farming Sim. I'm only recording one episode today only because the temperature is already heating up. I am getting ready to hit the heat of the day for my area, and the computer might start having issues. So, but I will write something up. At least I'll have like key points. So the next time when we do this, I can just pull out those key points and go, okay, this is what I feel. Everything I talk about is my opinion solely. I am not here to create divides or anything like that. I am simply here to give my opinion on how I feel about things. And it might not be yours, and that is perfectly okay. I also think this boom mic is working out a lot better than I originally thought it would. And then we gotta fight that line. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now. Okay, here we go. Alright. So, at this point, I'm probably gonna cut to the end of this harvest when I get there. So, I'll be back in just a second, guys. Alright, we are back. Took a little bit longer than I thought, but we're just about done with this contract. This will be the only one we'll do today. When we jump back on next time, we're going to continue the contract work, so that way we can hopefully start mowing and getting some food for our sheep. Can't do the chickens yet because we got to get wheat. So I might just buy the wheat so we can start getting chicken eggs. But we're gonna leave this in the field because the farmer will come pick this up. while we go and deliver. Just gotta unload, and then we'll be good to go. So, like I said, this will be the only episode, or this will be the only contract for today. I'll record more later. This might be a little bit longer just because we were getting set up. And we will eventually get a combine and the header for the sunflowers. So let's go see how much we get for this. We'll just leave that there. Our contract is already at 90% complete, so we just have to go dump this. I made one other run, and that was it. So this should be the last run that we gotta make. I hope. If it says 99 and it doesn't complete, then I'll end it there. I'll figure it out. I have an idea. If you notice, some of these fields have those tram lines. So that's lost crop, and I don't know if it's counting that lost crop or the tram lines as part of it or not. So we shall find out here momentarily. Either way, we're gonna end the episode here. I've been recording far longer than I initially thought, because once I get into doing something, I'm just kind of sucked into doing it. So, let's see. The big tank, the big hopper tank is in the back. It's not even in the front. It's actually in the back. That's what's probably going to hold most of this completion. The middle tank is, yeah, super tiny. It might be counting it. They might have fixed that. One way to find out. Let's see. 96. So we need 4 more %. 97. 98. 99. Yeah. Alright. And we're getting a little extra money on top of the contract. That was really a 50-50 shot whether that was going to work or not. But it did. So we're going to collect our contract. That's going to put us, I think that should put us right around 100,000. Yeah. So this is where we're going to end it for today. I do thank you guys for joining me and starting a new playthrough of Westbrook Hills. Don't forget to hit that like button if you're new. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I am still relatively small, but I definitely want to grow. So anything that you guys think that I could do better, go ahead and let me know down in the comments below. And I will be streaming on Sunday. I probably have another episode of this out for you by the end of the week. Obviously, depending on whether and how tired I am when I get home from work. But in the meantime, I hope you guys do have a great rest of your day. Do have a great rest of your week if I don't see you. And remember, get an iced tea on me. All right, guys. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.